Live from the high desert in the kingdom of Nye, this is Coast to Coast AM with your host, Art Bell.
Hello, folks, and welcome to another evening of Coast to Coast AM. I'm Art Bell, and we have a wonderful show tonight. We have a guest on the line who is a Bigfoot expert. We have Jim Rafferty calling in, who is the world's leading cryptozoologist.
Hello.
Expertise in the field of Bigfoot and Bigfoot studies.
Hello, that's true. Thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
That's great. That's great.
I love you, Art. I'm always a thrill being on Coast to Coast.
Well, we love having you on.
Thanks.
I believe last time we had you on was in spring.
Always a thrill to let people know
96.
about Bigfoot too.
Yes. So, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been putting updating sightings on my website, and of course, have you seen thehairytruth.com?
When's the last time you saw Bigfoot?
I've never personally seen Bigfoot. That's a dream of mine. But I curate, or not curate, but keep a record of all the sightings, and it's on my website. I mean, just to let people know to visit my website. It's thehairytruth.com, and we've got
that's thehairytruth.com, folks.
We've got
and you can find a link to that on the Coast to Coast AM
we've
web
got
portal.
Sketches of Bigfoot. We've got grainy photographs of him. We've got basically everything except for the ape himself.
Seems to be he's an elusive creature.
He is a very loose creature.
I think he has some. Do you believe he has psychic premonitions?
Yes, he's very loose.
He seems to be always one
he is loose
step ahead.
He is loose and psychotic, and
one big step ahead.
Yes, he's extremely intrusive and psychotic.
That's right.
And he's.
Well, what region do you think Bigfoot is mostly in now?
Oh, he's everywhere.
Everywhere.
He's probably right in the room with you.
Oh my.
Well, they're psychic. No,
I think I would notice. It's not a very big room.
They're not just people think of them as animals, but they're a spiritual entity that can travel wherever it wants.
Like a skinwalker or a shadow people.
Yes,
I had a great conversation the other night when a Native American shaman called in to discuss the shadow people of the Mojave Desert from the Navajo reservation.
Correct.
Have you ever had a Navajo taco?
Yes.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yes. The Bigfoot is an Anunnaki shaman.
Yes. Oh, is that true?
Yes.
So he's from the planet Nibiru.
He can take many forms. He can take the form of someone rooting through your garbage, or he can take the form of your armchair. You could be sitting on a Bigfoot and not know it.
Well, we had a raccoon rooting through the garbage the other night.
Bigfoot, I was served soft ice cream by a Bigfoot in British Columbia. I didn't find out till later that's what it was.
Well, that is amazing.
Greg Allman is a Bigfoot.
Greg Allman of the Allman Brothers.
Yes.
Is his brother a Bigfoot as well?
No.
Well, that is incredible. I mean, because you would think that if they were brothers, that the other one would also be a Bigfoot.
Well, he was, what happened?
So they're not, he's adopted, perhaps.
Yeah, there are two ways to become a Bigfoot, as far as we know. This is what we know now. And this is, I'm open to just go to thehairytruth.com, and if you want to send any kind of, we'll take any kind of information. And if you can direct me to an area you've seen a Bigfoot recently, I'd give my.
I've never seen Bigfoot, but I live in the desert. I don't spend a lot of time in the woods.
I've been dying to see one. That would just make my day.
Well, if you spend much time in the Pacific Northwest,
I would just say thank you. That's what I would say if I saw one.
That's where he's most common.
Say thank you.
SASQUATCH.
I would say thank you and keep up the good work. That's what I would say to a Bigfoot, because that's what he's given me. Bigfoot has given me my life.
Really?
Yeah, because I have sleep apnea, and Bigfoot is pretty much the only thing that keeps me going.
Oh, you find Bigfoot helps?
I have terrible sleep apnea.
With sleep apnea. How does
it's where you can't breathe all night.
So you just stay up all night watching YouTube?
No, you don't know it. You just sleep and you get brain damage.
And Bigfoot helps with that.
Oh, well, he just keeps me going. In the morning, I go to the website, thehairytruth.com, and just curate the sketches and the videos.
That's excellent. Have you seen the famous clip of footage?
Another famous Bigfoot people don't know about is Princess Grace was a Bigfoot. Princess Grace of Monaco.
Grace Kelly.
My throat is bothering me.
Grace Kelly was a Bigfoot.
Princess Grace, not Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly was interested in Bigfoot.
She was the Princess
she was
of
a
Monaco.
Grace Kelly had a Bigfoot scrapbook that was legendary, and that was lost in a fire.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
Yes,
Humphrey Bogart also was
been aware of all
a
of this.
Bigfoot enthusiast. Humphrey Bogart called Bigfoot his daddy, his spiritual daddy, in one interview that they can't find.
Good Lord. Was he wearing the hat when he said it?
I think it was done on a ham radio. It was an interview that was done with him on a ham radio, and
Oh, I've had a ham radio out. That's how I got my start, was on ham radio.
yeah, so it's only been we have a transcript of it, a partial transcript where Humphrey Bogart said Bigfoot was his daddy, but it's a fact that we have that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of what we have is partial
Incredible.
transcripts. Anyway, go to theharrytruth.com. We just updated it. I just had a rebuild. My friend Larry just
Go to the Harry Truth and look at the pictures of the
my
Bigfoot.
friend Larry just built the website. It looks beautiful. All new fonts.
Do you call them Bigfoots?
We're using a font called Comic Sans. Have you heard about that font?
Oh, that's an excellent font.
Yeah, it's a new one.
That's what we were
It's
using.
very good. It's an intriguing font. It looks
It's playful.
It looks like regular writing.
Yes.
But it's on a computer.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like go to the sketch section. We have a sketch section. We have sightings. Bigfoot's
Folks, make sure to go to the website and check out the pictures of the cats.
theharrytruth.com. It's a WordPress.
Okay. That's great. Well, we'll put a link on the Coast to Coast web portal.
And I'm working on getting a Twitter up, but I just haven't figured out how to do it yet.
Well,
I mean,
Alright.
I've got a web guy who's helping me put up a Twitter.
I've been meaning to get on Twitter.
Yeah, well, I can recommend a guy who can help you.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's great.
Yeah, his name's he's a young guy.
Yeah, because the guy who built our site can't use
Well,
Twitter.
I live, as you know, I live in the high desert as well, and it's hard to get tech guys out here.
That is.
So there's a young guy who just moved out here to, and so I got a guy I can recommend. He works real well on
I mean, folks, you will
WordPress.
find out that it is in the desert. If you can use the internet,
Well, they say
it's a tremendous tool.
it's easier to find a Bigfoot in the desert than it is to get your website updated. That's what they say.
That
The
is
high
true.
desert.
My
it's
hit
always
counter froze on Tuesday.
always a pleasure to be on the show, Art.
Oh, it's great to have you on here. Should we do some open lines?
Let's take some phone calls.
Put
Yeah,
some
I love
callers
that.
in.
I
We'll
love
get a
just mixing
caller.
it up with them.
This caller is from Rhode Island. Caller.
Wild card line. I love the wild card line.
Yes, this is. We'll get the wild card line next. This is first time caller's line.
East of
This
the
guy
Rockies.
is From east of the Rockies is yes, that's right. The numbers are on the
Why
site.
would we divide it into the Rockies? Why the Rockies? So why do they divide that? Is that the phone company?
Yes, Alexander Graham Bell, I believe, has something. to do with that. Or
yeah,
Thomas
yeah,
Edison,
yeah.
perhaps.
Okay.
I had a guy on the other day. That knew the truth
HarryTruth.com.
about it.
HarryTruth.com.
Anyway, this is caller's name is Frank. He's from Rhode Island.
Hey, yeah. I was calling, wondering if,
Hi,
you
Frank. Hi.
ever seen two Bigfoots fucking?
Well, I have not personally, but
Have
I
you
know.
ever heard of anything like that?
Yes.
So they reproduce with fucking.
Well, they can reproduce a number of ways, as far as we
I
know.
mean, that is some interesting stuff.
As far as
he
we
wants to
know-
know if sir, please don't say the F word. This is radio. We'll have we've already used up the 7-second.
You fucking saying I can't?
Oh my God, it's coming through now.
Well, just get him off of here. We know I can answer.
Anyway,
it.
so he'll take the you'll take your answer off the air.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay. Well, he wants to know if
well,
Bigfoots fornicate to reproduce.
Bigfoots they are able to reproduce a number of ways. Art. They can replicate through
cellular mitosis.
through osmosis or
No, cellular mitosis. That's when the cells split.
Bigfoot have halitosis. Yes, they have terrible breath, but that's a result of interstellar travel.
They
If
split like
you
an
try
amoeba.
and travel from another dimension and see how your breath is, you know what I mean, Art?
Oh, I imagine. Also, let me the Sonicare toothbrush is one of the best toothbrushes you will ever use.
I
This
love that
product
toothbrush.
is amazing. I have been using it to clean my
I
teeth
have
over the
dentures that I
last
use
several
that.
months, and you will not believe the water pressure coming off of this thing. I mean, you could chisel stone.
I knocked my wife out the window with it.
That's amazing.
No, it's from the force of the water.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was combing my hair and I had it still on. She came in the bathroom and got blown halfway out the yard.
Well, that is incredible.
Yeah. So anyway, Bigfoot's. I have not personally seen one as I said, and I would really appreciate
Well,
tips
few
as
people
to
have.
any area that you think there might be one, because I just
there's the skunk ape.
I would just be tickled pink to see a Bigfoot.
East Texas, Southeast Texas.
But anyway, they replicate through chondromanosis or whatever you said, and also they just fuck. They do. People have seen this, and we do have some film of Bigfoot's procreating. But there is some. It also could be. There's some confusion because it appears one of the Bigfoot has horns like a deer. But
like the Bigfoot takes the form of a deer.
There's a chance that they may be disguising themselves. This looks a lot like two deer.
I've heard of a Bigfoot disguising himself as a brown bear.
But the guy said the deer will make it sounds like the deer can't make. And
yes, that does happen. That is exactly what a lot of this is.
Well, you know how the Anunnaki can do whatever they want.
They put up a field. They bend light.
Anunnakis can be a pair of shoes.
Deceivers.
A Bigfoot could be a shoe,
yes,
or a Bigfoot.
I saw. I had a guest on last May who specialized in Bigfoot shaped like trees.
Yeah. They can do any kind of...
so it's very hard to know when you're looking at a Bigfoot.
They can do any kind of object.
Because it could take the form...
Any object that smells bad is probably a Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. I knew a man who said there was a chupacabra disguised as a tire iron.
Yeah, a lot of troopers... a lot of trooper cab drivers, like you said.
Yes, that does happen. Well, it was great having you on the show.
Thank you. It was a pleasure as always, Art. And let me just one more time say theharrytruth.com.
It's theharrytruth.com.
And also, I've got a book that me and my friend Roger are collaborating on that's going to be called The Harry Truth. And that's coming out through the Window... Psychic Window Press. Hopefully, they're going over the manuscript now. We're hoping it's going to be out by 2017.
Oh, that's great. So keep an eye on that. And what publisher is that coming out from?
I said Psychic Window.
Psychic
it's
Window.
It's a small press. They also do.
I got a book about the Loch Ness Monster from them.
Yeah, they're great. They're a wonderful outfit. They're Tony and his wife Nancy. They're incredible people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're.
Do you think Bigfoot eats pussy?
Art, you're crazy.
I mean, because my wife says that I'm the only person alive that doesn't do it, and I think maybe Bigfoot might also not.
Well, I can't speak to your sexual habits, Art, but I bet you're dynamite. I bet you're dynamite in bed. So
yeah, I think I should.
I'm sure you're fine. I don't think you need to.
Yeah. I mean, so why can't you be a specialist? You know?
Yeah, I hear you, Art, and I would love to be in bed with you sometime.
Yeah, no one asked Brett Favre to kick a field goal.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
I get it.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
All right, folks. Well, you're listening to Coast to Coast AM.
Art Bell, I love you.
And tune in on Friday where we'll be doing Ghost to Ghost. All open lines, ghost stories. People will be calling in to tell some truly blood-curdling tales of haunting spiritual infection. All right, we're going to go to News on the Hour.